Hey, what's up guys? Dr. Chuck here, physical therapist, and this video is for you byACRE aficionados who want to learn a little bit more about the byACRE travel bag, okay? If you're somebody who goes on vacation a lot, goes to the airport, and you want to protect your investment, I do think the travel bag is awesome, but there is a right way to do it to make sure that the zipper closes smoothly, so that's what we'll be going over in this video. It's also important to note that at the time of this video, June 2026, the Overland and the Nordic Pioneer are interchangeable as far as the bag goes. So if you go to their website, you'll notice that you can pick a Carbon Ultralight bag, a Pioneer bag, or a Overland bag. And right now on the website, it says you can use the Overland in the Pioneer bag and the Pioneer in the Overland bag. But the Carbon Ultralight has its own bag, okay? So if you purchase a travel bag, just make sure you get the right one. Now, this is the Nordic Pioneer bag, and you're gonna see the Nordic Pioneer Rollator inside of here. This is the only bag I've used, but I'm 99% sure that you can use the same technique I'm gonna go over in this video for the Carbon Ultralight. It looks like it's pretty much the same idea. So the main concept is maintaining this L shape, and we're going to go over that shortly, but I'm fairly certain that the technique I'm going to go over applies to all three rollators. I am an affiliate of byACRE and I do earn commissions. If you're interested in any of the byACRE rollators or accessories, you can reach out to me for my personal discount code. I will link the ways that you can contact me down in the description. It's pretty much via email and Instagram direct message, okay? But check out the information down in the description if you want to learn more about that. Now, as you can see here, the rollator can stay standing in the bag, just like it does when it's outside of the bag. And this can be, kind of convenient when you're dealing with other luggage. You want to set it aside. It does stay standing in the bag, just like it does outside of the bag. And just to go over real quick about the bag, we got this shoulder strap here where you can put it over your shoulder for easier carrying, and I recognize this may be the caregiver, this may be the user, whoever is transporting the rollator. You got this shoulder strap. There's also this little strap right here that can really come in handy when you are, loading it into the trunk or something like that. This little strap right here really comes in handy as well. All right, guys, so next I'm going to take the rollator out of the bag and then put it back in the bag. We're gonna go over orientation and everything. So again, you can do this stress-free, all right? So first, the whole time you're working on this, you wanna think of an L shape, all right? If you notice, this side is longer than this side, and this thing looks like an L right now. So you don't want it this way, which would be a weird backwards L or something like that, okay? And the zipper is only on the top, okay? If you flip this thing upside down, now the zipper is inaccessible and it's on the bottom, all right? And now we have a backwards L. We don't want that. To put the zipper on the top and just make everything easier on you, always have it in this L position, all right? So now I'm gonna take the Pioneer, the Nordic Pioneer, out of here, and you'll see that the zipper is moving freely, very easily. That's because I put it in correctly. And so there's that beautiful Nordic Pioneer, all right? Hey guys, quick correction. This flap here, it actually goes in between the wheels. It does not go over the wheels like I did in the video the first time I filmed this. It actually goes in between the two wheels, like so. That way it prevents them from scratching against each other, okay? So sorry about that mistake. And thank you to whoever commented that the first time I posted this video. Thank you for the correction. So just disregard the rest of the video when that flap is over this wheel. Again, it goes in between them to protect them from scratching each other. Anyway, notice we got our L shape. We've got the back wheels in the bottom of the L. We've got the handles at the top of the L. The rollator is facing this way. and the L is facing that way. Also, the wheels down here, you don't want them flipped this way because then that's going to be pushing up against the bag. You want them flipped that way, all right? So let me take the Rollator out of the bag. Now, I'm going to put it right back in. Again, here's the L shape. Back wheels go back here. Handles go up here. Now, personally, I think the handles can be the most troublesome. Your goal, let me just say this here quick. Your goal is to get this thing down to the bottom of the bag and then pull the sides up fully over. If you don't pull the sides the whole way up, that's when the zipper doesn't go on correctly. That's when you get some resistance in the zipper. So right now, I'm pushing the handles down to the bottom of the bag and pulling the sides up. Okay. Kind of pulling and just pushing that thing down. So it feels like I got the top correctly. While I'm up here, I'm even going to get the zipper started. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to come over here, pull up on the sides of the back wheels. I can even push down a little bit. There we go. See, if you have any piece of this bag material, like not the whole way up, like if it's caught on part of the Rollator, it's going to not allow that other side of the zipper to meet the other side of the zipper. That's going to give you some trouble. So just pull up both sides the whole way. Okay, and again, I can get this zipper started down here because there's dual zippers, which is really nice. Again, just to be clear, this flap here goes in between the wheels. It does not go over top of the wheels. I didn't pull up on the bag over here. Now I'm going to bring the zipper down and around town. And there we go. All right. Okay, guys, this part right here, this is the top of the L. This is what might give you the most trouble, especially right here. Just all you got to do is pull up on the material. Just keep pulling up so that the Rollator gets the whole way down, and then that will allow you to zip much more freely. Sometimes this material gets bunched up, you don't even realize it, and it's pulling the whole bag this way, which makes it harder for the other side of the zipper to meet each other. So if you pull up the slack here, it'll allow that bag to reach the whole way across and meet the zipper over there. Now, the description online does not say it's waterproof. It kind of looked like it might be waterproof to me, but it doesn't say that it's waterproof. And when I tested this, I did this earlier, actually, you can see that spot there. You know, the water doesn't really bead or anything. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Yeah, it kind of definitely made it wet. So just so you know, it's not like a waterproof bag or anything. Not that your Rollator would get severely damaged if you do have a quick downpour or something, but just so you guys know, yeah, it's not waterproof, but I would say it's still very high quality. It's a nice material. Definitely can protect the Rollator from scratches and that sort of thing. All right, guys, so that is how you can more easily put a byACRE Rollator into the travel bag. And a couple other important points. This is the Nordic Pioneer. Again, like I said before, there's only one size of the Nordic Pioneer and one size of the Carbon Overland. Again, both of those are interchangeable between bags too. You can use the Pioneer in the Overland bag and the Overland in the Pioneer bag. Now, an important point about the Carbon Ultralight, again, at least at the time of this video, all three sizes of the Carbon Ultralight fit in the Ultralight bag. Okay, the Ultralight has its own bag separate from the Pioneer and the Overland, but the Ultralight has three sizes: the compact, regular, and wide track. All three sizes reportedly fit inside of the Ultralight bag. Okay, so that's important to know. And like I said, I haven't used the Ultralight bag, though I'm fairly certain that this L shape, orientation and technique is probably the same, with the Ultralight as well. All right, but I hope this video was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, definitely drop them down in the comments. And if you're interested in 10% off any byACRE products, check the description on how to contact me to get the discount code. And again, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It'll help me keep bringing you guys videos just like this. And one more thing, I do have quite a bit more byACRE videos. So I will also link my byACRE playlist down in the description below if you want to learn more about their rollators. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.